Day one, the sky went black. Hope was buried, never coming back. The earth was trembling, silence spoke, the weight of sin beneath the stone. I saw the promise fade away, but you were working in the grave. Even when I couldn't see, you were breathing life in me. Every tear was not in vain. The cross was fire through the rain. 3 days of glory, light broke the story. The grave is empty, my heart is free. Heaven's thunder rolled the stone. Death defeated, love has won. Oh, 3 days of glory changed all history.
Day two, the waiting came. The whisper said he'll rise again. Through the darkness I held on. Faith was my only song. Heaven's promise through the pain. The dawn was coming with his name. Every shadow, every scar was turning into morning stars.
Even when I couldn't see, you were raising life in me. 3 days of glory, light broke the story. The grave is empty, my heart is free. Heaven's thunder rolled the stone. Death defeated, love has won. Oh, 3 days of glory changed all history. The veil was torn, the stone was moved. Grace walked out and made me new.
From tears to triumph, from night to day, the risen King has made a way.
Hallelujah, we are free. The tomb is open. Victory. Hallelujah, we are free. The King of heaven reigns in me. 3 days of glory, now I see the story. The grave couldn't hold what heaven wrote for me. Forever shining, forever free. Your blood rewrote eternity. Oh, 3 days of glory, and now you live in me.
The stone rolled away.
But what really broke was the curse.
The same power that raised Jesus from the grave is the power that lives in you.
Sky was dark, the wind was wild. My heart was lost, like a broken child. But even when I couldn't see, your mercy stood in front of me. The waves came high, my faith was torn, but grace was born in the middle of the storm. And through the clouds I heard you say, I'm still the light, I'll make a way. You calmed the chaos with one word, your peace was louder than the world. Now I see heaven after the storm, the sky is clear, my heart reborn. Your rainbow shines where tears have been, your love has washed my soul again. You turned my night into your song, your promise kept me all along. There's glory shining, faith restored, I see heaven after the once whispered fear and doubt, but you spoke louder, calling out. Through broken clouds your kingdom came, and now I praise you in the rain. Every scar became a sign of grace that never left my side. You built your promise through the pain, and now I'll never be the same. The storm may rage, but I will stand. My anchor's held within your hand. Now I see heaven after the storm. The sky is clear, my heart reborn. Your rainbow shines where tears have been, your love has washed my soul again. You turned my night into your song, your promise kept me all along. There's glory shining, faith restored, I see heaven after the storm. You were the light when I was blind, you were the calm inside my mind. You never left, you never fade, you're the peace my heart can't trade. Through every loss, through every flame, you're still the God who stays the same. And now I lift my voice once more, 'cause you're my heaven after the storm. And now I see heaven after the storm. The cross became my open door. You took my fear, you gave me grace. Now all I see is your embrace. From shattered faith to shining dawn, you've been my strength to carry on. Forever I will sing this song. You are heaven after the storm. Sometimes a storm isn't sent to destroy you, it's sent to reveal who's holding you. You can't see the rainbow until the rain has fallen. And when the thunder fades, you realize he was in the storm the whole time. So lift your eyes, the clouds are breaking, the sun is rising again. There's heaven after the storm. The water's high, the night is cold. I'm standing here between the old and the unknown. Fear's whispering, you won't survive. But I feel your fire keeping me alive. The army's near, but I won't run, 'cause you've already called me son. My trembling feet on holy ground, I hear your voice, the waves bow down. You said be still and trust in me, the path is where the waves will be. Every wall and wave I've faced, you turn them into songs of grace. The storm that tried to take me down now lifts my voice and praise resound. I thought the desert meant the end, but you became my closest friend. The water trembles at your name, and I'll never be the same. You said be still and trust in me. The way is made where eyes can't see. When the sea divides, I will stand and sing. The God of wonders fights for me. Chains are breaking, fears undone. My freedom's rising with the sun. You tear the deep apart with light and lead me through to the other side. I see your glory, I'm alive. When the sea you split the waters, you break the night. You turn my darkness into light. No power of hell, no ocean's roar can keep me from your open door. I'm walking through unholy ground. Your angels sing the lost are found. I'll lift my hands, I'll testify. My God still parts the sea of light. When the sea divides, I will stand and sing. The God of wonders fights for me. The grave defeated, hope revived. Your promise led me through the tide. You tore the deep apart with light and brought me home to the other side. I'll shout forever, I'll testify. My God reigns when the sea divides. When you're standing at the edge and the waters look too deep, remember this: He doesn't always move the sea around you. Sometimes He moves through you. Every storm, every trial is just the stage where He reveals His power. So don't fear the deep. The sea is about to divide, and you're about to walk on dry ground. The sky was silent for so long. The earth was breaking, hope was gone. But you whispered through the thunder sound. Build an altar, build it now. They called me foolish for the rain, but faith was louder than their shame. I raised the wood, I raised my hands, and trusted what I couldn't understand. Even when the clouds won't break, I will wait. Here comes Noah's rain, the promise in the pain. Every drop is heaven saying, my child, I'm on the way. When the world falls down, your mercy floods the ground. Grace is rising through the storm again. Here comes Noah's rain. The door was closed, the ark was sealed. drop restores my faith. You are the God who saves. You wash away my fear and shame. You write new songs upon my pain. Now I'm dancing in the flood again. Here comes Noah's rain. Here comes Noah's rain. Here comes Noah's rain. Oh, here comes Noah's rain. You found me broken on the floor, shattered dreams and nothing more. But in your hands I'm not the same. You wrote my story with your flame. You took the dust and gave it breath. You turned my loss to life instead. Now every crack inside my soul becomes a place your mercy shows. You're shaping hearts from shattered clay, making beauty from decay. I'm in the potter's hands. You're making me again. Through every fight, through every plan, you hold my life within your hands. You're turning ashes into light. You're breathing hope into my fight. I'll trust the work I can't yet see. The potter's hands are shaping me. Every scar became a sign of love that's deeper than the line. You never waste the pain I've known. You build your glory from my stones. You see the vessel I'll become. You see the ending I can run. And even when I fall apart, you hold the pieces of my heart. You're shaping hearts from shattered clay, making beauty from decay. I'm in the potter's hands. You're making me again. Through every fight, through every plan, you hold my life within your hands. You're turning ashes into light. You're breathing hope into my fight. I'll trust the work I can't yet see. Oh, the potter's hands are shaping me. Mold me, break me, make me new. I'm surrendering it all to you. Shape me, find me, make me strong. Your hands have held me all along. Every mountain, every flame, you're the artist in my pain. Even when I don't understand, I'll trust the potter's hands. I'm in the potter's hands. You're making me again. You've never dropped the clay you've planned. You're faithful to the end. From dust to glory you redeem. You're writing mercy into me. Now I'm a vessel for your king. Oh, in the potter's hands I'll sing. There's beauty in the breaking. There's purpose in the pain. The potter doesn't throw away his clay. He refines it. Every scar becomes a story. Every crack becomes a place where his light shines through. So if you feel shattered tonight, remember, you're still in the potter's hand. I walk through lands where nothing grows, where every echo feels like ghosts. But even in the barren ground, your whisper's still the loudest sound. I faced the heat, I felt the dry, but still you're standing by my side. You never left, you never hide. Your mercy is my guide. When silence falls, I still rejoice, 'cause even there I hear your voice. You're the fire in the wilderness, the calm inside my emptiness. You speak in every storm obeys. Your voice still makes a way. You're the river running through my soul, the broken parts you made whole. I shout it loud, I've made my choice. I praise the wilderness voice. Every tear became a prayer, and every wound found healing there. Your promise stood through all my pain. You turned the dust to life again. And though the world says I'm alone, your spirit sings through flesh and bone. In every valley I still know the wilderness can grow. When silence falls, I still rejoice, 'cause even there I hear your voice. You're the fire in the wilderness, the calm inside my emptiness. You speak in every storm obeys. Your voice still makes a way. You're the river running through my soul, the broken parts you made whole. I'll shout it loud, I've made my choice. I'll praise the wilderness voice. Even in the silence you are near. Even in the shadows I can hear heaven's thunder in my tears. You're the God who conquers fear. You never waste a single cry. You turn the desert into life. Your spirit rolls the sky, ignites. I hear the voice that never dies. You're the fire in the wilderness. You're the hope inside my brokenness. From dust to glory I will say, your name still lights the way. You're the river running through my soul, the King who's making dry bones whole. And when the world can't hear my voice, you'll be my wilderness voice. Sometimes God doesn't speak in the crowd. Sometimes he speaks in the wilderness. When the noise fades and you're left with nothing but your heartbeat, that's when his whisper becomes thunder. The same God who spoke to Moses, to Elijah, to John in the desert, is still speaking to you. So lift your eyes. The wilderness isn't the end. It's where the voice of God begins. You're the fire in the wilderness. You're the hope inside my brokenness. From dust to glory I will say, your name still lights the way. You're the river running through my soul, the King who's making dry bones whole. And when the world can't hear my voice, you'll be my wilderness voice. Sometimes God doesn't speak in the crowd. Sometimes he speaks in the wilderness. When the noise fades and you're left with nothing but your heartbeat,
That's when his whisper becomes thunder.
I lay my head on the stone that night, running from my fear and fight. But heaven opened wide above, a ladder touched the sky of love. I saw the angels up and down, their light was falling to the ground. And in that place I heard you say, son, I'm still the God of yesterday. Under Jacob's ladder I bow down low, where heaven's wind begins to blow. The same God who met him there is the one who still hears my prayer. Oh, I'm standing where heaven touched the sand, with mercy pouring from your hand. You're the God who keeps his plan. Under Jacob's ladder I still stand. Through the wilderness, but every promise still confessed. Your word became my steady flame, through every loss, through every pain. You turned my night into the dawn, and whispered, child, just hold on. Your ladder's reaching where I am. Heaven's near the heart of man. Under Jacob's ladder I bow down low, where heaven's wind begins to blow. The same God who met him there is the one who still hears my prayer. Oh, I'm standing where heaven touched the sand, with mercy pouring from your hand. You're the God who keeps his plan. Under Jacob's ladder I still stand. Heaven's closer than it seems, every tear is a holy stream. You're the promise, you're the dream, you're the fire inside of me. Every step you're pulling near, through my doubt I see it clear. Angels still are climbing here. Your presence fills the atmosphere. Under Jacob's ladder I bow down low. Your glory's all I've ever known. From earth to heaven I lift my hands. I'm walking on your holy land. Sky is open, grace is grand. Your promise still forever stands, 'cause I was found by your command. Under Jacob's ladder I still stand. Jacob laid his head upon a stone, but he woke up in the presence of God. Sometimes your hardest night becomes the place of your greatest vision. The ladder still reaches down, heaven still speaks. The God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, is still the God who meets us in our dreams. So if you're running